Hi everyone, and welcome to Tea and Tarot. I'm so very excited to be here per usual. Today I'm coming to you to do another reading. I did one for the collective, just a general reading. Um, but I will be doing a love reading in this moment because that is what I believe that my readings will be mainly based around. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to light my incense. I think I'm going to be using Hoodoo Tarot today, and I'll be using Waite to clarify because Rider doesn't like to be not used. He does not like to not say what he wants. So I'm going to be using again my Hoodoo Tarot deck and my Waite deck. This will be an overall general love reading for the collective. You should know that the energies in tarot are interchangeable, so please be sure to correlate them in the reading, how they go. You match it how it goes into your story. Also, this is considered a timeless reading. So in the event that you have to come back and reference this, please feel free to do so. Also, what else was I gonna say? I completely forgot. What was I gonna say? Energies are interchangeable. The reading is timeless. Oh, if it doesn't resonate with you, then that just means it was not your time. It was not your reading. So please, again, if it's not resonating, if you don't relate to the situation, that just means that it was not your reading. Don't make a big deal about it. That doesn't necessarily mean that the reading was false or what have you. It just means it didn't correlate to you because it could have correlated to someone else. So don't be a Debbie Downer. Like, share, subscribe because, it may resonate with some of your friends. Okay, overall. So again, I'm just going to take a moment. First of all, again, if you hear anything outside, my windows are open. I like to let the fresh breeze in here. Also, I just want to leave a message to you guys to keep vibrating high, keep your energy high in the aspect of love in regards to love. Some of you may be dealing with certain aspects about your relationship at this time that could be frustrating. It could be a lack of understanding. Um, there could be, like I said, an overall level of frustration in some arenas, but that doesn't necessarily mean that compromise and conversation can't be had and that a common ground cannot be reached. Overall, as a collective, it's also important to just show love to other people outside of just romance. Show love to your black friends, your white friends, your Hispanic, your Asian friends, what have you. At this time in this country, we need people to come together more than ever. I'm going to say that I haven't been on the front lines protesting, but I've been spreading my messages in whatever way that I can. So again, it is important during this heightened time of conflict. This country, I believe, kind of wants to start a race war. They want black people to hate white people. They want white people to continue to hate black people. And we don't want any of that. We just want to live rich, prosperous lives and mind our own motherfucking business. So if we can come to a common ground on that, I don't think we'll have any more issues on rioting and looting, or having difficulties as far as with the police, force, using excessive force, police brutality, racism as a whole, affirmative action in the workplace, all that type of bullshit. Black people don't want to have to fucking worry about that. There should be no reason that we should have guidelines set in this country in the first place, like affirmative action that will require workplaces to say, hey, you have to have this percentage of black people, you have to have this percentage of Hispanic to not be a discriminatory workplace. Those types of things just speak to the level of racism in America. Miss us with that bullshit and let's get it right. It's simple. Get out of ego. You know what I'm saying? We are not in 1867 anymore, 1865, even before then. Whenever America was goddamn founded, shit, slavery was over 1865. So whenever they founded America, our founding fathers, okay, they were slave masters too. It's time to come out of that whole, You know what I'm saying? That we're in a completely different era, a completely different century, a completely different everything. It's time for new ideals, new ways of setting standards in this country and with one another and how we show love. It's time for compromise and understanding. Okay? Excuse me, I just had to channel that message and just, you know, let you guys know that it's more than anything, it's time to stand together. And if you are not speaking out, if you as a white person who grew up around black kids or have black friends, or in relationships with a black individual, interracial relationships, and you haven't spoken on anything, or you aren't active, or if you aren't standing on the front lines next to your black loved ones, you should be a fucking shame of yourself. Even if you don't have black friends or what have you, because that don't make a difference. You can still be racist even if you know black people or have black people in your family. But if you are standing on the front lines and you claim to love someone who is black in America, you don't have no say so in any aspect. You in anything, okay? We already know where you stand, so keep standing where you stand. Anyway, back to the reading. Moving on. I want to thank you guys for coming to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Whether the video resonates or not, the support is truly appreciated. I send out love and light to all of you. I ask that you are blessed during this reading. Spirit guides, please remove all ego from myself and show me what I need to know for the collective in love. What y'all got going on? Y'all got cards falling out already? Show me what I need to know, Spirit, for the collective in love. I like to give my cards a good shuffle. Again, please forgive any outside interference because I like to let free air in here. Plus I saged and all of that stuff, so I gotta let, you know, the old energy flow out of here. I'm splitting my deck. Spirit guides, ancestors, show me what I need to know for the collective for June 2nd, 2020 in love. Show me what I need to know. Spirit is telling me to please begin looking for synchronicities and numbers. This will be directing you in whatever love situation you're in. If you are beginning to see synchronicities and numbers, you're becoming more aligned. So maybe you are in a love situation where the focus has been primarily on that relationship or on your partner, and now is the time for you to really go to a new level of enlightenment and really show yourself the kind of love that you've been really putting forth into your relationship. So if you're seeing synchronicities and numbers, please be sure to look those up. Of course, you got 1111, you got 212, you got 1221, you got 1010. All of these are representations of different cycles that may be ending in your life and things that you may be walking into. So please be sure to be looking at number synchronicities. Your spirit guides, if you are not accessing your spirit guides in any way, your spirit guides are always there to help you. They can usually be ancestors, but if you go within and you really think about who the people who were closest to you before they passed on or whatever, you can kind of identify your spirit guides or your guardian angels, as they're called. I call them spirit guides, but you kind of know already who your spirit guides are going to be. Some of you are not connecting with them on a level that you should be, and they're trying to offer you guidance about your next steps in this relationship. There's also probably outside factors, songs that you may hear, or different things that friends may say, even just things that you may see on social media, like memes or different things in your environment that could be resonating with you that you are ignoring. So it's important that at this time, you guys are not ignoring any of the signs. And you'll know when they're signs because they resonate with you so much. Okay? Look at that, Two of Cups. Two of Cups tried to come out just now. All right, give me two more cards. Show me what I need to see in love. Okay, so we got our 3 cards. Y'all know I do a 3-card pull. One for the current energy, one for the current situation, and the last one for the potential outcome or going forward, what you should be doing. All right, so first card we got out. Y'all. Oh, Lord. We got old Miss Robinson. Miss Robinson. Miss Robinson represents the devil in the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Miss Robinson represents the devil. Now, the devil card comes with a level of codependency that's attached to it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use Rider to show you what the devil card looks like in the Rider deck, in the Rider Waite deck, just so y'all can see what I mean. If I can find it. Yep, time the devil want to show itself. Now, where you at? Where you at? Boom, there we go. Okay, so this is the devil card in the Rider Waite deck. So when you look at it, you see a level of attachment. These two people are attached by chains. Now, when it comes to the devil card, this can mean attachments. There's a level of codependency. It could be financially. It could be an addiction to drugs, alcohol, sex even. But like I said, there's a level of codependency somewhere in your relationship. I'm going to be clarifying these cards to see what's going on. But with the devil card, like I said, there comes addiction. There comes even abuse. I'm hearing abuse for some of you. It could not be for the collective, but for some of you are in an abusive situation with an individual who is manipulative, who is very fiery. The devil card is Capricorn energy, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn at this time who is really set in their ways and who you probably have been anticipating changing for a long time or asking to change, but they have not made any effort toward doing that. They may for maybe 1 or 2 weeks at a time, but then it usually reverts back to the same old bullshit. That's what comes with the devil card. This is a toxic karmic relationship that you may be dealing with. Karmic relationships are relationships that give you a great amount of trouble, but they are there. They are meant for us to go through a devastating karmic relationship. Those sorts of situations are meant for us to ascend, to love ourselves more, to push ourselves into new heights and new levels so that we can see where we were or what we were doing wrong. What comes with karmic relationships is the realization that we are lacking in self-love. That's really the big thing. So with this devil card being here, there's a lack of self-love on both sides of this relationship. I told y'all when I was channeling before I even started pulling cards that there's a level of misunderstanding. Somebody is not on the same page. If you look at this devil card, one of the individuals, the woman is holding grapes and the male is, he has fire by him. So one person is fruitful and one person is destructive. We're not on the same page, but I'm going to clarify. Let's see. Tell me why this devil card is here. Give me a card from Miss Robinson. This could also be karmic family relationships as well. I'm hearing, because I'm looking at Miss Robinson, she's a very motherly figure. So some of you may have issues going on with a mother figure in your life. That is toxic. The mother doesn't really care about anyone else's opinions but her own. Again, not on the same page. It's stubborn behavior. It's a behavior that's set in their ways that they are just not, you don't see them moving out of anytime soon. Give me one for Miss Robinson. 6 of Baskets in reverse. That lets me know that this was a love situation from someone that you've known for a very long time. This could be the separation of this love situation. The 6 of Baskets Like I said, it does represent a long time commitment. If you can see, these are children, you know, handing each other baskets, or the little boy is helping the little girl. But it's like a childhood crush. So maybe this was a high school sweetheart, or what have you. But to some extent, y'all have grown apart at a certain level. There's someone who could be reverting back to their old ways, I'm hearing, or wanting to um, maybe it could be let the relationship go, but it also could be the energy of just wanting things to go back to how they used to be. Or this could be a male figure. This is the Hierophant, okay? Bishop C.H. Mason. So that represents a patriarchal figure, or someone who in general is like the head of something. So this could be a husband, this could be whatever. Overall, I'm hearing that there has been some levels of destructive behavior in this relationship. Maybe I'm not getting separation completely. Maybe with some of you, y'all could be in separation, but it's more so in different places. Like y'all could be staying in different bedrooms, or you know, you could be at a hotel or what have you. But it hasn't resulted in the divorce of the relationship as of yet. Maybe both of you are really trying to, again, be in a place where you can figure out how to get it back, how to go back to that honeymoon phase, or where you once used to be. Yeah, Ace of Sticks. You want to rekindle the passion. The ace of the any sticks or wands in the tarot deck represent passion and communication. Um, it's forward action. It's new opportunities. So for the overall energy, again, there is a toxic situation that is here. It is involving maybe someone that you've known for a long time, or have been in a relationship with for some time. I'm here maybe 4 to 6 years. But a part of this relationship, there are certain aspects of it that have been drained. It could have been due to cheating, lying, or just finding out negative habits about this individual that you like. Fuck, I can't live with this shit. They're gonna have to. We need a do-over. We need to go back to this time when you were like this, because you know this is not working for me. So maybe right now in your relationship, all of you are, the collective is in a state of reevaluating where you really want to be, trying to redefine your true values, how you value yourself. That's what I'm getting from this Hierophant too. Um, Putting yourself in a high value position, seeing yourself as a high value individual that can offer people a lot, not accepting less than really what you deserve, and really seeking out new opportunities, whether that be in love, or whether that be in recreating your current love situation. So let's go into the next card and see what's popping with the current situation. Oh, I felt that in my spirit. Three of Knives in reverse. That represents a third party. I'm going to clarify with my Rider deck. Three of Swords, Three of Knives, or Three of Swords can usually represent heartbreak. Not even usually. It represents heartbreak. So with it being in reverse, this could represent a past situation, or this can show that the collective is coming out of a state of being heartbroken about a past third party situation that you were in. I told y'all in the beginning that devil, it was a toxic situation. Y'all are really trying to figure out, again, because it's in reverse, this can be old energy. It could be past energy, or energy that you're trying to come out of. But there was a third party situation. There was some level of deception. There was a lack of communication. Somebody was communicating with someone else, even if there was no sexual contact. Someone in the collective found out that somebody else was interacting with another individual outside of their relationship, and it greatly affected their relationship. What's this Three of Knives in reverse for our current situation in love? What's this Three of Knives in reverse? Current situation in love. I'm hearing also that this probably destroyed the family unit. Like, it was extremely destructive when the situation was found out. If you look at this Three of Swords or this Three of Knives, look at the tree. It's like bare. There are no leaves, anything like that. So this goes back to one individual in the relationship being fruitful and another individual in the relationship being destructive. That's exactly what it goes back to. And then we have the Emperor in reverse, which represents, this could be fire energy, Aries. Um, you have water here. So you got fire here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or you have, and now we have the knives or the swords, which could represent um, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Um, so any one of those signs, fire, earth, I'm sorry, fire, water, or air signs, any one of those. But with this Emperor in reverse, there was somebody that was not responsible and did not know what they want. This is probably a tyrant as well. The Emperor in reverse is still an emperor, but he is not a very developed emperor. So, with him having been, like I said, this Emperor in reverse is someone that is not, I'm sorry, I was reading a message. It's someone that isn't of high moral value. So they're a tyrant. They go by any means of getting whatever they want. So it wasn't just you that this individual may have been manipulating in this third party situation. It was the other individual as well. The third party probably didn't even know about this situation or a long going relationship. Okay? He was probably using them for what they had, for whatever could be beneficial. They could have been using you for whatever, in whatever ways that you were beneficial to. We've all heard the phrase buying pussy or buying dick. That could be being in a relationship with somebody as well, and just, you know what I'm saying, giving away your money, taking care of them, doing what you got to do for them, and really forgetting about yourself. That could be what this Emperor in reverse here as what is here for as well. That you put yourself in a difficult situation. You could have either been in the relationship with somebody and they cheated on you, or you cheated on them, or you found out that you were the third party. Either way it goes, however the mix up is, however the energies correlate, there was an individual, there was a third party situation here that somebody was using someone else for money, for finances, for stability, or what have you, and it did not really work out in their favor. They were trying to really move forward with it and see what they could do with the situation, but it fell apart. You got 4 wands on the bottom of my Rider-Waite deck. It fell apart. And then you got the 3 of wands sitting right here saying that they wanted something to be great about the situation. That maybe they wanted out, or they wanted to really be a part of, or you may have wanted to really be a part of a growing situation. But this third party caused so much destruction in the relationship. You wanted to see maybe your ships coming in, maybe things could change or what have you. But this person, whoever the collective is dealing with, whether male or female, or whatever the collective is doing, this again, this could be some of you actually cheating on your partners, and I'm snitching on y'all. Or this could be your partner cheating on you and you either didn't know or you are snitching. And I am snitching currently, you know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, you've invested a lot of time, money, and resources into this relationship, and it hasn't really come back in your favor, but you are waiting for it to be returned in your favor to see if this person will actually do that for you. That's not to necessarily say that'll happen that way, though. Okay, so let's see. Give me another card for this current situation. Got the Tower on the bottom. I just seen the Tower. Yep. 7 of Swords. Somebody ran off on the plug. Somebody was just doing them. This is thievery, lies, and deception. Okay. This is also air signs again. Okay. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be any one of those. But somebody was very deceptive. Somebody was in the relationship solely because of what they could achieve out of it, what they could get from you, what they could get from others. That is what a karmic relationship is. There you go. The Lovers. Somebody was a deceptive lover. Okay, okay? They wanted to keep things hidden. The Hermit in reverse. They had a strong desire to keep things hidden from you, to create a diversion, to manipulate you in the best possible way that you could. And at this point, it's like, well, like, what else can I give up? What else could I possibly give? He got all my swords. I only got fucking 2 swords left. Because the motherfucker ran off with everything else. And he's looking back like, yeah, I got it. I got them. You know what I'm saying? She went for it, or he went for it. This could be a masculine energy that was doing all of this. And the feminine energy, again, was very giving and understanding and tried to be as loyal as possible to this masculine energy. But he kind of did whatever the hell he wanted to do. I'm also hearing, now this 3 of Sticks, this is my heart chakra card. So in whatever way that this situation may have unfolded that was really fucked up and traumatic, you have to understand, one, go back to the idea. Okay, UPS truck. You have to understand, one, that this situation was for your best interest. Even though it may have hurt and it may have been destructive. Damn! I just want to record my video without, like, damn, I just want to get out of Atlanta. Because there's always some damn sirens. There's always something. Have you passed yet? Where are you? Just driving slow as hell. Hurry up and get your ass home. Anyway. The 3 of Sticks represents the heart chakra, okay? This is my heart chakra card. So, and everything that you are learning in this devastating situation, this traumatic situation, you have to understand that it is for your own development, for the development of your own heart. Maybe in the past you have mistreated somebody yourself. I'm hearing that. So don't feel bad if you in the past done mistreated somebody yourself, then cheated on other people and all of that stuff. You have to understand too that karma is real, and that you can't just get away with hurting anybody. That's for the small amount of people that have been on bullshit before and was going forward expecting to have like these super prosperous relationships. No, baby, that's not how that works. If you go forth in a relationship being manipulative, lying, cheating, whatever, all of that's gonna come back to you. You can't play with people's emotions. And then on top of that, you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know what kind of spirits or gifts that people possess or that's around them. Just because you aren't spiritually inclined to know that doesn't mean that those people are low vibrational individuals. When a low vibrational individual comes across a high vibrational individual and they try to play them or play with their emotions or take from them or drain their energy or anything like that, they may get that instant gratification in the moment for being successful in doing that. All that shit comes back to bite them in the end, okay? So let me go into my last card. And then look, Wheel of Damn Fortune. What was I just saying? Wheel of Fortune? That's Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline don't play the motherfucking radio. Aunt Caroline, y'all hear the name? Caroline. Caroline. She's the reason for the word, bitch. That karmic wheel. Karma is a bitch. That's the song that I heard in my head. She's the reason for the word, bitch. And she's number 10 in the tarot deck. So you're completing a cycle. You're coming to the end of a cycle. Happily, well, in the end, it'll be completed in a happy manner. Right now, you may not feel the best. but that's just because you have to work on your heart chakra. You just got to work on your healing in that aspect. Get crystals, get green crystals, get different things that will assist you in trying to heal overall, because it'll be necessary for you in the long run, because you don't want to continue to bring karmic energy towards yourself by focusing your energy on this person. The more what you focus your energy on, your thoughts on, is usually what's going to keep coming to you, is going to keep attracting you. So you have to divert your attention into different things, okay? Different aspects of life. You have to look. And this is so funny because Aunt Caroline, if you can see, there are reporters that are talking to her in this image. There's a guy like taking pictures of her. So this is somebody that's used to being in the limelight. Aunt Caroline was. But the story, these are real people in the Hoodoo Tarot deck. So the story behind Aunt Caroline was that she was a root worker, and she was a lady, I believe, that they used to help a lot of people casting spells, or with getting money, winning card games, and gambling. That's primarily what Aunt Caroline helped people do. Um, but she was mistreated by some people as well. Tried to be played like she wasn't the boss hog that she really was. There were some people that tried to put her down, or just dismantle her work overall. But in the long run, Aunt Caroline ended up being the one on the news. Aunt Caroline ended up being the one that was in the limelight. So I think with all of this, all of that to say, if you do the work, you'll put yourself in a much higher vibrational position than you have been thus far, because of the destruction that you've gone through, the addictions, um, whatever codependency issues or commonalities that you've had with this individual that have kept you two together. It's time for you to heal your heart and start coming out of that energy, because it's held on to you long enough. Our video from this morning, let it go and manifest, it's the same exact principle. Now this is just correlating it to love, because there is a love situation here. The Lover's card is on the table. That's been extremely destructive to your mental health, to your self-esteem, maybe to you physically. I'm hearing people have gained weight. It could be job loss. And understand that the closer connected to this person that you are, if you want to be so closely connected to them and be all up in their space and try to save this relationship, save this toxic ass relationship, because it is toxic. It is toxic. Okay, it's toxic. It's a karmic cycle. The Wheel of Fortune showing that it's a karmic cycle. All right? Whatever you're trying to do to stay in this person's energy, eventually, if you don't move out of that energy, you're going to start taking on their karma as well. I have an ex-boyfriend who I have to keep my distance from, because I know that karma is coming and I can't have that energy on me. The more you want to be around that energy, like I said, karmic energy, it's like misery loves company. Any sort of karmic energy would love to take on more energy, that they want people to absorb that. So karmic and negative karma, or negative energies, negative entities, can absorb their energy through more people, so that they can spread more negative energy throughout the earth, create more karmic relationships, create more low vibrational individuals, create karmic children and karmic bloodlines, karmic families even. All of this runs heavily. So whatever this person is doing is affecting them for generations going forward. So if you want your generations to be affected negatively because of on account of what this person was doing, and on account of the fact that you want to stay and stick around and all that stuff, that's on you. But for me, I couldn't do it. Give me one for Aunt Caroline. Going forward, again, Aunt Caroline is the Wheel of Fortune. That's the karmic wheel. That's saying everything comes back on the wheel. Everything that's done to you, everything that you do, will be brought forth, and that energy will be redirected toward you. So maybe in that moment you probably felt good about what you was doing, or that person probably felt good about what they did to you, or you felt good about the harm that you brought to somebody else. This is also for people who try to seek revenge on other people. somebody do you bad, then you try to do them bad on some tit for tat shit. Now you got to worry about the negative karma that you just brought on yourself. Don't be a vengeful person. It's not becoming, and it does not work out in your favor. Caroline, this Wheel of Fortune is saying stay guarded. There's that Nine of Wands. You see how he's guarding that one wand in his hand, and he's got the other nine behind him. Like, he's like, y'all can't have this one. This is mine here. That's you protecting your energy. And this is also reiterating everything that I just said about keeping yourself out of the karmic energy that your partner or you have brought along. Now, if you bought on karmic energy for yourself, that can't be avoided. But if you are with an individual that you know has caused a lot of destruction, caused a lot of discontentment, anger, frustration. Some of you are hearing, some of you even can't stand this person. I'm not going to say hate, because hate is a strong word. But some of you genuinely like loathe this, like deplore this person. And then there go that third party. Keep yourself out of this third party situation. This Three of Cups in reverse is saying to remove yourself. That's karmic energy. That's all I keep hearing. That is karmic energy. That is dangerous energy to be dealing with, because those are entities that some of you are not prepared to handle. There are some things that come with this individual that they could bring onto your life potentially that you will not be permitted. You'll be mentally prepared to handle it, but you don't think you'll be mentally prepared to handle it. And so it'll be very difficult for you in the beginning to deal with it. You'll go through a whole lot more hell dealing with this individual than you would just trying to heal your heart and let it go. Yep. Seven of Wands. And this is a lot of fire energy. So I'm getting the idea that some of you may be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It could be, again, a Gemini. I have air energy here. This Lover's card is Gemini energy. So it could be a Gemini and an Aries that are involved in this relationship, or what have you, or some fire or air sign. But either way it goes, this Seven of Wands in reverse is saying stop fighting. You don't need to have to defend your honor for anybody. You don't need to make anything known. You don't need to try to, you know what I'm saying? Make your position known in anyone's life or fight for your position, because this person is not someone that you're going to want in your energy anyway. Because if you do, you're going to be fucked up. Nine of Cups in reverse. That's that Knight in Shining Armor in reverse. That was not your Knight in Shining Armor. Or she was not your Queen of Cups. You know what I'm saying? She was not your Daughter of Cups. She wasn't someone who, he or she was not someone who could really offer you the real amount of love and appreciation and admiration that you really deserve. Okay? This is a low vibrational, unimaginative, irresponsible individual. Somebody that is a narcissist that mainly focuses on themselves and their own needs. You see, it's in reverse. So they're focusing on their own needs. This is going inward. This is not reflecting those needs outward, because it's in reverse. So they're like, I'm just going to focus on what you can give to me. I'm not going to focus on what I can give to you, because I don't have much to offer in the first place. And you know this. So why leave it? Why? Like, Five of Wands. It's a lot of fire energy out here. Somebody is dealing with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And they cause a lot of problems in your life. A lot of internal conflict. It's time to let it go. It's time to move forward. This person has lied, cheated, maybe even had children behind your back. But he is, he's a charmer, a very big charmer. So it's easy for him to get what he wants. It's easy to talk, he or she, I'm not going to say just he or she. It's easy for them to get what they want because they have the art of persuasion. But it's only the art of persuasion with individuals who are not at their highest level, who are not using their highest level of intuition, common sense, and are low vibrational as well. It's easy for them to do that. That's why you have to come out of this situation, because your frequency is heightening. This person is really not on your level. You're really 10 steps ahead of them. or you're going to be if you go ahead and decide to, you know, leave it alone, and let go of the internal conflict that comes with them. Start healing your heart. Start there. Start by grounding yourself. Um, I get the sense that it's heavy, heavy, heavy on someone's mind. Like it's all someone thinks about. Like it's become obsessive. You ruminate over it, over what happened in the situation, and it's like you can't let it go. Why stay stuck in a situation like that? You'll do more great being on your own and healing your heart than you would staying in this situation with this person that is stressing you the hell out. That can take. It's not taking you anywhere. The horse is upside down. We're not moving forward. We aren't imagining anything. This person was probably future faking with you too, making false plans and talking a bunch of shit that they never ever 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 backed up. You know what I'm saying? They were not dependable, in and out, hot and cold. And they couldn't even see the light of day for themselves. So going forward, it's best that you move forward for you. This individual is probably watching you. The Page of Swords represents a young but authoritative figure who watches people. It's like he the one that go knock on doors and see what's popping and see what's going on. So they may be stalking you a little bit on social media, or trying to hit you up overall. Some of them I'm hearing maybe even sitting outside the crib. Somebody is watching. They want to be sure that nobody is trying to move in on your energy, like another male or female is trying to move in on you. But like I said, this is what karmic energy does when they sense someone new around. That's when they'll move in mostly and try to do the love bombing and all of that stuff. That's a narcissist. They have a harem of people that they do this to as well. All these fives. 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. This individual is destructive and they only want money. They want a Queen of Pentacles. You were probably the noble Queen of Pentacles, the imaginative one, the one that made investments and was willing to love people into success. Like, I'm going to love you so much that it's going to make you successful. You can't do that. A motherfucker is not going to want to be successful unless they want that for themselves. Again, I hate to, it's probably at the end of the video. I'll put it in the video, or in my caption, because this is 18 and older and I curse, but I'll put it in the caption. Anyway, yeah, this individual looks for women who, or men who are noble, who they not gonna trick their money. They look at them like a trick. Good people would actually look at them like a good person. But the type of person this is, a narcissist, is going to look at them like, oh yeah, that's a trick. They're going to spend their money. They're going to give me what I want. I can lie to them. I can do whatever. And then they're going to be upset for a little bit. And I can come back. I can cause them all the stress. I can overindulge in bitches and dudes. I can get fucked up and not come home. I can lie. I can go to jail even on some DUI shit. I'm hearing that somebody went to jail because of a DUI and just fucked up their whole shit. Just fucked up finances and all type of shit. Fucked up the business, everything. Just doing stupid shit. Give me one more card. How are we moving forward, Spirit? We've dwelled in this energy. How are we moving forward? The collective in love. Again, this reading is not for everybody. But all of us can take a chance at, you know, healing our heart chakras, healing our internal child wounds. It's important to get to the root of why we are attracting these sorts of relationships. Now, for some of you, you know why you've attracted this kind of relationship. Again, because you put bullshit out into the atmosphere, so you got bullshit back. But for those of you who don't know, this situation was directly correlated to you, to happen to you. It was divine. It was divinely aforementioned, I guess, to happen to you, because Spirit wants you to heighten your vibrations, to start using your intuition, to start listening to your gut feelings about what you get about people. Stop ignoring red flags and create boundaries around your life so that you are safe financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Give me one more card. And I get the anxiety, the anxious feeling. My cards are shuffling. When my cards shuffle sloppy, that means somebody's energy is just extremely anxious. We got the World card in reverse on the bottom of the deck, saying that someone is repeating cycles. Someone is repeating karmic cycles constantly, constantly, constantly. Jumping from one relationship to the next, thinking that it's gonna work or something is gonna really manifest itself for the better in your life. But you can only go internally and offer yourself better first before you can receive better in the outside world. What did I just say? Four of Pentacles. Hold on to what the fuck you got going on. This is guard your money. This is guard your heart. You see how he has the pentacle over his heart? That means some of you use some of you are able to be used because people can play with your heart in regards to their needs when it comes to money. They know they can pull at your heartstrings and you gonna help them. Mind over matter. Money does not equal love. You giving someone love or money does not mean that you love them. Or someone giving you money does not mean that they love you. So it's necessary for you to guard not just your finances, but yourself in every aspect, crown to root, root to crown, from the bottom to the top. His feet are guarded. His feet are not touching the ground. His heart is guarded. His chest, his immediate abdomen area is guarded from any sort of negativity, anything that could strike or stab or anything like that. And then he has the pentacle on his head. Money on my mind, baby. I'm focused on getting a bag. I'm protecting everything else. I'm protecting my head, and I'm focused on this bag because that's what's most important. Then we got making her appearance. And nothing else needs to be said after her. This is the High Priestess. She's the one that's like, boy, if you don't fucking use your head, if you don't get your life together and begin to heal your own heart and stop expecting these other people to do it for you, because they're not. You're expecting for a man or a woman to come to you and heal your heart and make everything better. That's not what's going to happen. Because eventually it'll turn into something, because your expectations of them will be so much so that they may get to a point where they feel like they can't handle it. Your only expectations in this world should be of you in your adult life. You set your expectations and you live out those expectations and those goals for yourself, because it'll be necessary for you in the long run. Because how you play this situation out now, whether you're using your intuition, whether you're operating in the High Priestess energy, just like, motherfucker, I am the head. I am the head and not the tail. I am nothing in between. I am the head, okay? I operate out of my head. Mind over matter. Out of my crown. This is what I use. That's my highest level of intuition. And my spirits are guiding and protecting me at the root of myself, in my heart, because I'm healing and I'm connecting with them. So there's really nothing that anybody can do after you connect and you go within and you really find yourself where you want to be, who you are, who your guides are, who are you getting your divine protection and information from. Once you actually tap into that energy and really begin to focus on your own mind, heart, body, and spirit, focus on health is wealth, then you'll begin to see the manifestations on the outward in the 3D, where you'll begin attracting a different kind of love and different kind of friendships and relationships for yourself. Okay? So I hope you all enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will be back probably tomorrow morning to do another one for you guys. And I hope to see you there.